argument and the difference between opinion articles, which we name as persuasive writing, and the argument writing. Can Ahmed tell me what is the difference between both? The difference here, Ahmed, between persuasive.
Argumentative, you need to have facts.
I need what?
Fact.
Fact. Okay. What else? Mu'adh, can you differentiate between persuasive and argument?
Persuasive is about one idea. Argument is about more than one idea or
Okay.
opinion.
Yes, exactly. Let's say about one opinion, it focuses on only one opinion, while the argument talks about the two sides of the argument, two sides of the topic. For this reason, we named it as for, which means agree, and against, which means disagree. Okay. Okay, Ahmed, now you got to the difference. So what
Yes, sir.
what matters to me is to focus on one opinion if you are writing an opinion or persuasive writing, and to mention both sides of the argument of your writing an argumentative article. Great. So let's start over. What should we start our writing with, and what rules we should follow? Here are some tips to follow. It's very necessary tips. These tips already mentioned in the last session, but we didn't complete due to what occurred. Here, number one, we need to use some time fixers. We mean by time fixers any time reference. When you start your writing, you should use some time references, and we will explain now like what we mean by time fixers or time references. Number two, in the introduction or even in the body, you can use some generalizations. We'll see also now what we mean by generalization. Here we studied some notes, and please pay attention to this success criteria, success checklist. It's very important, guys. Okay, number one, using the vocabulary. You will lose marks, you will be penalized if your vocabulary is childish and not mature enough. Okay, so use advanced vocabulary and not simple vocabulary. Number two, you should use technical words. And we mentioned that technical words means the vocabulary that is related to the topic. So let's say topic, academic related words. Okay, topic and academic related words. Then never forget to support each point. We'll see also how to support. And here we studied before different ways of support. I hope you had a quick look on these points last session. Then you should use some transitional words when you move from idea to another idea, like some argue that, people may agree with. First of all, one point to consider, one issue to take up or adopt on one hand or on the other hand. And what is very necessary is using the cohesive devices, which we name as conjunctions or linking words. This is the success checklist. I sent already this checklist in the group, so I hope you have a look also when I ask you to write. Let's go here to the next slide, on which we'll check some of the technical language and what we mean by um, what I meant by the time fixers and the generalization. Here is what we mean by time fixers and what we mean by generalization. Read يا معاذ what we meant by time fixer. Time fixers like
Nowadays, this day, recently until now, in the past 20 years ago, and in the last 5 years.
yes, exactly. This is a list of time references or time words that you can use like nowadays, these days, recently, until now. Why we use the time fixers to show that the issue under discussion is recent and not outdated or old-fashioned. Then generalizations, yeah, Ahmed, read the generalization. I recommend you to use generalization also to show that not only you who agree with this idea, but your idea is commonly agreed with a wide range of people. Yes, yeah, Ahmed, generalization like
And nearly all, many,
a
a
large,
large number of, several.
yes, any expression of these, nearly all the students, many people, a large number of customers, or several readers, several writers, teachers, whatever the number is being mentioned. So use one of the generalization expressions. Yes, yeah, Ahmed, go ahead to the opinion phrases.
Opinion phrases. In my opinion, I believe that personally, in my view, I'm very much in favor of. I'm strongly opposed to. I am against.
Yes, I'm against. This is the list of opinion phrases, also very necessary to use one of these expressions. When you mention your opinion, this file is shared in the group. Okay, then the technical vocabulary. It's very necessary as well to use technical vocabulary, which we meant by words that's related to the topic. Rail, which is academically related to the topic. Let's read these expressions that is related to animals and zoos because the topic we are about to write is zoos and the capture of wild animals. Read يا معاذ the left on the list on the left side, this list. معاذ,
Yes,
read.
currently, two animals endangered species in danger of extinction, becoming extinct.
Yes, wait. Look here, brothers. Once we read some words that's related technically and scientifically to animals, like endangered and species. These words are related to the animals. So instead of saying animals under danger, it's better to use endangered, which means under danger, and to use species instead of saying the word animals. Okay. Also, the word extinction and extinct. All of these are technical words that I recommend to use. And the technical words is different based on the type of text you are writing about. Okay, Mu'adh, continue on the right side here.
Natural habitat disappearing, urban growth, spreading of towns, cities on countryside.
Yes,
Animal rights group, people who
campaign.
campaign on behalf of animals.
Yes, which we name them also as a naturalist. The people, some group of people who campaign on behalf of means defend of. Okay, so they defend in favor of the animals. Yes, what else?
In captivity,
Yes,
behind bars, in cages,
Thank you, Ahmed. Read.
selfless,
Ahmed. Okay, Rimas, you are here.
Yes,
Read Rimas from here.
senseless cruelty, inter- intolerable conditions, safe breeding environments, conservatism,
Conserva conservationism.
conservationism, inhuman treatment, educational value of zoos, entertainment value of zoos.
Thank you. So this is a group of technical words that is helpful to use when you write about animals and zoos. I hope you study them because they are helpful. Um, next. Here's also the last part of these words. Wild animals suffer away from natural environment, or cruel. It's cruel to keep wild animals in cages, or to save animals from extinction, or safe breeding environment, day trips, educational experience. To provide employment for local people needs less space than safari. So the recommendations again are using technical vocabulary, time fixers, generalizations, and following the structural elements like these tips that we explained, to use connective words, and um, your vocabulary should be advanced words, not simple and beginner like vocabulary, supporting each idea and showing um, your opinion phrases. We'll see now an example of this article together about animals. Zoos, the question is about if animals should be prisoned or captured or sent into zoos. Let's see how we start the introduction. Before we mention that I start the introduction generally. Okay, so the first step is to start your introduction. How? In a general way, saying general fact or general information about the topic, like this one. Here, nowadays, a significant number of naturalists. What is this? These are two words. One of them is naturalist, nowadays, which is what? This is the time fixer that we mentioned, time fixer. And here, significant number of naturalists, this is what? This is the generalization, okay? This is the generalization. A significant number of naturalists doing what? Have been campaigning against zoos, arguing that it's cruel to keep wild animals in cages away from their natural habitat. This is the general background about the topic. Tell me what your topic is about. What the topic about. This is what we mean by generally. Start generally about the topic. Give me a hint about what your topic is. Then, in the introduction, finally, you will write your opinion, what you personally think. So, finally, here, what you think regarding the issue under discussion. Here he said, however, like many people believe that zoos, I believe that, this is his opinion. I believe that um, zoos have Okay, zoos have zoos have a positive role to play. So your introduction again and again, start by something generally using generalization expression that we read now, like significant number of naturalist, and by using one of the time fixers, and then some background about the topic, then your opinion. This is the introduction. I hope it's clear. We already wrote the introduction in the last session and commented on how to write it. Body 1, after the introduction, will write the first body paragraphs in which we will start discussing the first reason. So in body 1, what we're going to discuss? We are discussing the first reason why you think that zoos are beneficial to animals. Look what he said. I told you that when you start discussing the first reason, number one, mention first reason, then support. How many supporting details I should use? Two supporting details. What are the supporting details can be? They can be examples, they can be facts, can be quotes, the ones we studied in the previous slide. Let's see practically. Here, first of all, it's generally using one of, first of all is what? This is the transitional word. Okay, start with one of the transitional words. First of all, to organize your ideas and to make your writing coherent and fluent. Many species of animals. This is also a generalization. Okay, generalization. Animals are in danger of extinction. He supported this point by saying because their natural environment is disappearing due to the deforestation. Deforestation. Where is the technical vocabulary used here? He used some technical vocabulary like the word environment, natural environment, disappearing, and deforestation. Okay, the paragraph again. First of all, many species of animals are in danger of extinction because their natural environment is disappearing due to deforestation. Then he started again to support, don't forget to support your ideas. For example, elephants are hunted for their ivory, or tigers are hunted, he means as well, for their skins. Then he started as well supporting his main opinion by saying, therefore, if animals are kept in captivity, they can be bred in safety, which will prevent animals from being dying out. If you looked here, you would notice that he used the word dying out, which means extinction and extinct. Okay, so he didn't repeat the word extinction here, and he used a synonymous word that have the same meaning. And this what I recommended you in the last session, not to repeat same words, not to repeat same words. Okay, this is the first body paragraph, and the same structure in the second body paragraph will follow the same structure. Before we go to body 2, please notify me if the structure is clear for you. How can I start, how I organize ideas, and how to support each idea?
Yes, it's clear.
Others? رماس ومعاذ clear إن شاء الله?
Clear.
Great. Mu'adh?
Clear.
Perfect. Next, body 2, the same structure. In body 2, we agreed to explain what? Hmm? Second reason. Okay, second reason. So in the last paragraph, we explained and supported the first reason why I think zoos are beneficial. Here, I should provide another reason, explaining with examples and supporting details. Look here what he said. Another reason is also an transitional words that I recommended you to use. So ask yourself, did you use transitional words or no? Another reason for keeping animals in captivity is that. What is the second reason? This is the reason number 2. It gives many of us a chance to see animals from all over the world without traveling. This is his reason. Let's see how he supported the reason. Here is an example. A trip to the zoo is an example to spend the day out because we can enjoy ourselves and learn more about animals. So here he considered the experiment of seeing animals as a sort of fun and as something educational, as it can teach him or learn more about animals. So he think using animals in cages or in zoos is also beneficial. After we mentioned first reason and second reason, finally I'll conclude the article. How to conclude it? Simply, I will restate what I explained. Restate. What I mean by restate? I mean say again. Say, okay, say again. Say again what you mentioned in your introduction or in the body paragraphs. So the conclusion is considered as a summary of the whole article, but don't forget to keep it short. And also don't repeat same words. Very important. Don't repeat. Let's see. To sum up, it's a transitional word that you use in the end, so it's as well a transition. Then I believe zoos, oh, here is also an opinion, because you will restate again and again your opinion at the end. So you will start the ending with what? What do you still think? What you believe? Zoos shouldn't be closed. So he didn't repeat what he mentioned before. Earlier in the paragraphs, he said that they are useful. Okay, they keep animals. They are educational. We can learn. Here he used the same meaning but in different phrases. So he rephrased or reworded what he mentioned. Shouldn't be closed down. Reason why? So in the ending, you will mention your opinion plus why you think that. Same opinions you explained in the body paragraphs, but in different words. In different words. Then he said here, because they are beneficial. He didn't use the word beneficial in the text. He said useful, helpful, and so on, for both humans as a sort is one S, not two S, a sort of entertainment. Also, the word entertainment is not used in the text. He just said that you can spend a good time seeing the animals. And for animals, by protecting them all secure. So he also didn't say the word protect and didn't say the word secure, but he said in the text that we can keep animals safe. We can keep animals safe and stop them from dying out. Okay, now we finished the structure of the article. I hope everything for you is clear now. Please confirm that everything's fine yet.
Clear.
Clear.
Great. Let's go back another step to see again and again the tips you should follow. Okay, yes, here are the rules again. Have a quick look, a minute reading the left side and right side. Okay, as here are some rules to follow, and how to support. What are the supporting details that you can use? Read quickly, then get back to me. Tell me when you finish reading.
After I finish.
Great. You got all details?
Yes.
Okay. يلا يا ريماس، يلا يا أحمد.
Done.
Yes, last. Done يا أحمد. Ahmed, you're done? Okay, now I'll ask you to write an article. In the last session, you already started writing one. Am I right? Muaz, Ahmed, Rimas. You started already doing one, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Just revise what you wrote if you followed these structures that we explained. Okay, not to waste time rewriting a new one. So just check what you wrote, and if you already followed what we explained, it's fine, just send it to me to check now. If there is something to add, so fix your writing. Okay,
Which writing?
the one
The
that
introduction?
no, we already finished introduction. Last session, ya Ahmed, you wrote a full article, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I said now revise this article and check if you followed what we explained today. If it's fine and you followed what we explained, send it to me to check. If not,
Okay.
so fix it. If there is any error, if there is a step to add, a structure to modify, okay? Okay, we'll give you 10 minutes to revise and then get back to me. 10 minutes is fine.
We'll see, but maybe we'll need a little more.
Okay, let it be 15 minutes. Ahmed wa Muaz, from the beginning to end. So I need 4 paragraphs. Okay, Ahmed, okay, Rimas, you heard what I said? Ahmed, hello? Ahmed, are you following?
Hello, sir. I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, Ahmed, look at this part.
Hello, sir. I'm back.
Yes, look here. In this part, okay, Ahmed. Number one, in the introduction, ya Ahmed, you didn't mention what you personally think. You said here, according to doctors, okay? And increase in online shopping means, oh, wait, ya Ahmed, for Adhan.
Sure.
Okay, Ahmed, I'm back. First of all, Ahmed, the same repetition of last session as I told you, of the word increase, increased, okay? And also here is the third increase. It seems that you didn't take attention to this.
Yes, sir. I forgot.
Yeah, here you can use the word rise instead, or the word ascend, which means going up, instead of saying increase, 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 okay? Then it's supposed that your introduction ends here, right? In the word laziness.
Yes.
Okay.
I put a period and next paragraph.
Yeah, I see. So where is your opinion here?
I didn't put it.
So we need an opinion in the introduction, personal opinion, what you personally think. Okay, this is very necessary. Then you said shopping means increase in the number of rupees, one, and overall laziness. Then you started the first body paragraph by saying, is shopping online a great thing? Okay, and this is the same question here. So you should delete one of them because it's repeated. Okay.
Okay.
Then where is the reason here in body one that you started to support? You said here the increase of obese and laziness. Okay. So
Obese and laziness are covered in the second paragraph.
are
By
what?
doctor. Are covered in the second paragraph.
Yeah, where is the second paragraph? From
I
where?
currently don't see 1 second. Let me check
Wait,
it now.
wait, let me see. In your messages, you started the second paragraph from the word is shopping. Is shopping. And this is the one I already writing here. Is shopping.
No, not this one, the other.
Where is the other? 70% of civilians agree that nothing better than sitting on your phone and getting groceries online, according to Mr. Wilson. I love shopping online. This is the quotation of Mr. Wilson, right?
Yes.
Because I keep sitting and waiting for my order to arrive. No need for the hassle, annoying store fights, cashier lines, and lack of products. Great. These reasons can be mentioned as something personal. Okay. What I mean by something personal, instead of saying, according to Mr. Wilson, don't start the paragraph with this, but say, one reason I believe that online shopping is better is you can order from the comfort of home. Okay, so you can say it saves time. You can say there is no way to bother yourself and to go to markets or groceries on your own. You can do this on the comfort of your of home. Then you can use the quote of Mr. Wilson as a way to support your point. But what matters here is this writing, ya Ahmed, is a personal writing, okay? This one you wrote is an argument. It's fine. It's a great way to be an argument, okay? And what I mean by argument, ya Ahmed, I mean that argument. So you will discuss the various point of views, people who agree with the online shopping and people who disagree with the online shopping. You got my point, Ahmed?
Yes, sir.
So the structure of your writing here is not relevant to be persuasive writing. It's an argument. It's better to be argument. So in the next paragraph, you can provide the point of view of others who not preferring or not in favor, who are against the online shopping.
Okay, sir. But
Today,
actually, last time when you asked me, I told you it was argumentative.
sorry?
Last time when you asked me, I told you it was argumentative.
Oh, you told me it's argument.
Yes.
About this one. Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I forgot actually. So you agree that it's an argument.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. As an argument, it's perfect. So let's see the rest. Why is shopping online frustrating? About instead of starting, Ahmed, because if you looked here, you started both paragraph in the same way, right? You started the first paragraph by a question: is online shopping great? And you started also, why is it frustrating? Okay, Ahmed?
Yes.
You never used here any transitional words. Like what? Like you can start the first paragraph by saying some people argue that, and, or you can say in favor of online shopping. This is a way to start as or using transitional words. You can say in the next paragraph, the third paragraph, instead of saying why is it frustrating, you say others may argue against. Okay, or you can start it by the word however. You can start it by conversely, on the other side. You got me now?
Yes.
Great. So using the transitional words is very necessary, and try to vary the way you start your paragraphs. Vary your starters. We studied these rules before, ya Ahmed, when we studied how to use variety of sentence openers, how to start each paragraph in different ways. I hope you revise it. Finally,
Okay, sir.
just a moment. In the last paragraph, you wrote, in conclusion, most people agree that online shopping is great, but others say it's bad. Where is your opinion, Ahmed, last?
The conclusion is bad, I know, because I did it fast, as it was the last minute message.
Okay, so you can redo it. The conclusion, Ahmed, should include your opinion
Yes, yes, I'm going to do to redo.
and why you select which side of these two arguments. Are you in favor of online shopping, or you're against, or you are neutral, and for which reason? Okay,
Okay, sir, I'm rewriting the conclusion.
I'm waiting. Okay, Rimas done.
No.
Muad,
Sir, I am in the conclusion.
okay, quickly, please.
Do you need me?
Yeah, Ahmed, you're supposed to write a persuasive essay.
Oh, now?
It's supposed to be now. Um, the one you should write about is about if you agree, but now it's not an argument, it should be persuasion. Okay. If you agree about the single-sex schools, or mixed schools, he means males and females should be combined together, or males and females should be separated. Okay, this is the topic. I sent already a file in the group, Ahmed, by this name, includes some helpful language to use in your writing, expressions, words, and so on, okay?
Okay, so I should start it now?
Yes. And I told
Okay.
you, Muaz, do the same.
Okay.
You got the topic, Muaz?
Yes.
You understand what I asked?
Yes.
Okay, I will check your writing here. Nowadays, good time fixer. Online shopping is a dangerous way to buy goods. Good, because some people steal with the your information, okay, and buy fake items. In my opinion, online shopping is dangerous. You did say this already. You don't need to repeat it, Yamahat. Okay, you said here already, online shopping is a dangerous way to buy, in my opinion. Instead of saying online shopping is dangerous, don't repeat, say online shopping could or should, sorry, be avoided for more or various reasons. Okay, for various reasons. Muad, please follow me until I finish your piece of writing.
Yeah, I'm following.
Ah, great. The second or the first? Yes, the first paragraph. Okay. Or this not the first paragraph. Muaz,
What?
why here you said on the other hand? Here. When you say on the other hand, it's on, not in. On the other hand, it means you wrote a full paragraph before this one. Okay. You wrote a full paragraph about the advantages of this topic. Okay. Then after you wrote a full paragraph about advantages, you can say, on the other hand. This is your introduction, okay? After the
Okay.
introduction, you will write a full paragraph about the good sides of online shopping, and this what you didn't do. Then you can say, on the other hand, some people see that online shopping is a good way, oh, to buy things because it is a fast way to buy things. Full stop. 80% of people agrees that online shopping has a lot of benefits. Okay, you also need to explain this point to add to it some, like to say 80% of people agrees that online shopping has a lot of benefit without holding their burdens of going to markets or groceries. Okay, so you should support these points because the way you wrote here is sounds to be weak support. It needs to be supported and it's not strong enough. What I mean by support, you should explain what benefits you mean, and also you should explain how it is fast way to buy things. So you can add here an example to say, for example, buying online can make it easier for you to receive your products in the um, ink of the eyes, in the blink of the eyes. It means in like opening and closing your eye, you can get your product. This is what he means by fast way to buy. Okay, so you didn't support this idea. Then the next paragraph, the researchers show that 70% of online stores are fake. This is the disadvantages, right? Because,
Yes.
yeah, you see here, ya Mu'adh, you can write on the other hand. Okay, here you can write on the other hand. When you mention the disadvantages. The researchers show that 80% of online stores are fake. Okay, also you said a point without support. Explain it, ya Mu'adh. Some companies fight fake stores by making their systems more secure. Okay, you should tell me by buying online fake products, why it is or why it is persuasive. You should tell me, if it's fake, so how I avoid it or why I should avoid it. Okay, so you can say this, therefore, this will waste both your money, sorry, وعلى صهيب, both your money and your time, because buying something fake consequently we will regret receiving these fake products. Okay, يا معاذ?
Okay.
Finally, so now the main problem with you is what? The supporting details. Okay?
Okay.
If you don't understand what we mean by supporting details, tell me to help you.
No, I know. To
You
give
know,
reasons, examples.
yes, you can use an example, for example, and better to clarify or explain the point you mentioned. Don't leave a point without support. If you said fake, tell me how and why, okay? Something fake. So tell me why I should follow you. Give me reasons and points. Finally, the online shopping will be beneficial, TIEL, beneficial if you buy from trusted stores like Amazon. Okay, that also you need to support here your reason that saves your time and entertains you with this successful experience. So I fill that. Okay, Muad,
Okay.
my points are clear.
Yes, clear.
Great. When you write the next piece of writing, please try to follow these instructions.
Okay.
Thank you. Start writing the next topic. Same as Ahmed, the file in the group is helpful, so you can use it.
Sir, I'm done.
Perfect, ya Ahmed.
I did 139 words.
One what?
39 words.
39. 139, very short.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it means that some of the points are not covered or not successfully supported. So try to maximize the number of
I
words.
covered all the points.
I'm sure that I'll ask you to rewrite. So better to check your points if they are fully supported by examples, by quotes, by explanations, by reasons. Check. And check if you explained only one point per each paragraph or two.
I did explain them
Okay.
well.
Send
So
it. Send it to
I
check.
did.
If you already finished, is it persuasive or for and against?
No, persuasive.
Okay, great. Send it. Remas, are you done?
I already did send it.
Thank you.
I'm in my conclusion.
Okay, in your conclusion. Ahmed, you send it on WhatsApp, right? Oh,
Yes.
okay, just a moment. The conclusion will be fixed, yeah, without reading. Just to say the introduction, the end of introduction, Ahmed, in which word?
Schools. The superior to mixed schools. This one.
Sorry, say again. Oh,
Here is the
okay, wait, yeah. I'll read the original version of yours on WhatsApp, okay?
okay.
You see the screen of WhatsApp?
Yes.
Okay, here, single sex schools are superior to mixed. This is the title, okay? In a single sex school, gender is not an issue. Students are all treated equally and there are no distractions from the task at hand, which is learning. In a single-sex school, gender roles don't exist, and students can focus on their education without worrying about whether or not they are living to societal expectations based on their gender. This is what, yeah, Ahmed.
I meant by that, like, they won't think.
No, I'm not asking about what it means. What structure is this? Introduction or what?
No, that's one of the body parts.
Where is it?
Introduction, I was doing it by itself because I had issue.
But you didn't mention here. So
Yeah, I didn't do it.
I mean that this is body one, right? Am I right?
Yes, the introduction, I didn't do it.
Okay, so
I was
this,
unable to.
okay, unable. Okay, we'll help you. Yeah,
Okay.
here in a okay. So again, we agreed, yeah, Ahmed, that I should start the paragraph by what?
Transitional word.
Still the same comment. Okay, transitional word, and also in the whole paragraph there is no conjunctions. Okay, conjunctions that organize the pace of writing. So comment number one, the transitions. Comment number two, connectives. Number three, in a single-sex school, gender is not the issue. Students are all treated equally. Okay.
I added conjunctions, by the way. There are and there.
We'll see. No, equally, yes. And there are no distractions from the task at hand, which is, yeah, here is good, which is learning. Okay, in a single-sex school, gender roles don't exist, and students can focus on their education without worrying about whether or not good, whether or not what they are living up to expectations based on their gender. Great. So you chose, yeah, Ahmed, the single-sex schools, right?
Yes.
Even in the second paragraph, why you wrote about mixed schools?
I don't know. Just writing it.
No, I asked you to write a persuasive writing.
No, I'm just showing that my point is correct with the second.
Here, so you're not agreeing with or mentioning the other side.
No.
Well, okay,
No.
maybe you're right. Here, mixed sex schools create an environment where students constantly compare themselves to one another and try to measure up in some way or another. This means the girl will be trying to be more like boys, and boys will be trying to be more like girls. And neither of these things is beneficial for learning as being yourself. The whole paragraph is focusing on the disadvantages of being in a mixed school.
Yes.
Okay, it's a way fine to support the same opinion. Okay, by the why you don't agree with the mixed schools, but even the structure here will same as an argument, as when I mention a different point of view of mine, ya Ahmed, okay, is a way of persuasion. It's a good way of persuasion, but the structure will be a bit different. I mean, here you were right. Some may argue that mixed schools are beneficial to conservational societies. Conservational societies. And here you can start by saying, but it's not correct, and mentioning your point of view. It's fine. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
if you, this, yeah, Ahmed, is named as counter.
Argument.
Yes, counter argument paragraph. Okay. And the
Yes.
counter argument paragraph should follow this structure. What you will explain in the counter argument, mention what others believe, and then prove that it's invalid. Okay. This is a way to,
Okay.
yeah, this is a good way to write the counter argument paragraph. Here, the bottom line is that single-sex schools help students learn better than mixed ones. As I told you, the ending need to be fixed.
Okay.
Fix the ending. If you don't know how, tell me. Oh, regarding to the introduction, I forgot how to start your introduction. You can start by recently. Okay. And you mentioned that there is a new culture of separating girls and or males and females, or the culture of the separate education appeared recently. Okay, this is general. Until now, you didn't refer to the single-sex schools or the mixed one. Okay, so there is a culture of using a separate education or separate schools, okay, as a way of reformations due to some social issues that occurred. Okay, then mentioned what you believe, if you agree with this idea or you disagree with the idea. Okay, yeah, Ahmed.
Okay.
This is the introduction. So start generally, and you can mention that a wide or a large number of researchers suggested that males shouldn't be separated from females. Then you can say, conversely, I believe that, and say what you personally believe. Okay? You got my point, Ahmed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can now write your introduction and fix the conclusion. Rimas, you finished your writing?